Tobacco review, take 2. I'm so sorry. I deleted the other video. I did not realize. I didn't even watch the whole thing while editing. Sometimes if it goes pretty smooth, I don't do that. I did not realize I lost sound. My apologies. You know when they say nobody's perfect? Right here. So the tobacco I'm reviewing, it's Garth Hogarth Best Brown number 2. It is a Virginia Burley flake. You know how it goes. I'm just going to smoke it in the same pipe I used with the After Hours. Bright side, I get to smoke another half a bowl of this. I really enjoy it. It's good. Warning, if you get some of this stuff is extremely moist. I probably won't even take it out of the tin. I'll probably take this with me on my trip actually and just smoke it throughout the trip. I'll bring this up, tobacco reviews. This blend it actually reviewed pretty well. Like I said, it takes a bit to get it lit. But I'm up to the challenge. So, Garth Hogarth Best Brown number 2, medium strength flake tobacco, blended from the finest Virginia Burleys. Details blended by Garth Hogarth, manufactured by Garth Hogarth. It's a Virginia Burley. Flavoring, sweet sugar. The flake, 50-gram tin. It's from the United Kingdom. Currently available. Profile, strength medium. Flavoring mid. Room note, pleasant to tolerable. Taste medium. And overall rating was 2.94. This stuff is advertised as a Lakeland. I am getting nothing of the sort from this as a Lakeland. This would be, in my opinion, an aromatic. It's a milder tobacco. Yeah, there's definitely a sugar topping to it. Whatever topping they use, it's pretty wet. Says the nick hits past center of mid. The nick hit on this is not what the After Hours is. I smoked 2 bowls of the After Hours, and once I got up, it hit me. There's a nick hit there, which is a plus for me. So the tin note on it, before I get to that, the tin note on it is really, really good. It's a broken flake, as you know, right there. Very, very similar to Ennerdale as far as the flake goes, and the tin note is really good. I'd say you get a lot of the burley molasses type of smell in the tin note, but you get a sweetness too. So I think it's predominantly, there's more, I don't know if this would be 50-50 Virginia Burley. I think there's a little more Virginias in it just from the sweetness. But the additive they put to it really bumps up the sweetness. It smells really good. This is a good tobacco. I'll just tell you that. As I stated in my first video. We'll get to the review here. Mm. If you don't let it dry, it'll take you a little bit to get it lit. But anyway, so according to Jim Mix, the tobacco smelled like yeast, unbaked bread. The deep sniffing, something I was familiar with, but couldn't quite describe, which is kind of rare for him. He said only required a few relights due to its freshness. That's kind of probably what we have here. That's the one thing with these ordering online. That's what you get. You get a lot of fresher tobacco compared to buying in a brick and mortar. A lot of times you get something with age on it. There's no taste of the typical Lakeland soap or florals in this one. Totally agree. He said this is one of the most balanced Virginia Burley blends he has ever smoked. Sweet in a natural way, not cloying, but good Virginia sweetness. Had no bitterness whatsoever. No gurgling issues. Just a clean, smooth tobacco taste with a hint of that Virginia spice throughout. Burleys were not at all harsh and there's no throat issues. It's milder than their brown flake unscented. Yeah, that's about all I'm going to say from him, but to be quite honest with you, it is a very enjoyable smoke. You get that, or I am. You're getting a little bit of the burley nuttiness, but you're getting quite a bit of the Virginia sweetness, breadiness, and whatever topping they use definitely enhances the sweetness of this tobacco. If you are a English smoker, you probably won't really be interested in this. You could try it. I don't see how anybody don't want a little bit of sweetness in a tobacco blend, but this is a notch above a little bit. The tin note, yeah, it's pretty, or the tin description, medium strength, flake tobacco from finest Virginias and Burleys. It is good. This is a more tobacco. If you're going to compare this to the other review I did with the After Hours, this is definitely a more, you taste more of the natural tobacco sweetness in this than in that. The sugar flavor, the flavoring they're added, it's kind of hard to describe. It's definitely a molasses kind of sweetness, darker sugar kind of sweetness, which is kind of why I picked this, because I thought that's what it would be. I need a new flint in my Zippo. I keep grabbing it. As you can see though, that might actually do it there. This is really good. As an overall just rating, I would probably rate this even a little higher than the After Hours. It's it's like Jim Mink said, it's a perfect combination of the Virginias and the Burleys. Really good. No spiciness to this whatsoever, unlike the After Hours. Room note is a tick closer to the pleasurable than the tolerable. Definitely goes under the everyday, all-day smoke category. Really glad I got this. Wish I had got 2 tins instead of 1. Of course, I like it. can't say I've really smoked something that's close to it. This is sweeter than the aged Virginia Flake Burley. But you definitely can detect the burleys in it, but it's just, I think it's more of a, from a flavor standpoint, it's more of a Virginia forward. And it is being really difficult to get it lit. It is wet. Can't think of a tobacco that I had a harder time, actually. I'm not a dry out tobacco before smoking it person, but I almost would consider doing it with this. At least till it dries out a little bit. Definitely something I'm recommending. It's really, really good. Yeah, many of you have probably maybe tried this. It's a UK, it's made in the UK, but I know Garth Hogarth, it's pretty popular here in the States. So, I'm almost happy I fucked up the first video so I can have another bowl of it. It'll go well with coffee or a cocktail, any kind of bourbon or whiskey. It's good. Definitely not a Lakeland though. I would not put this in the Lakeland category whatsoever. I don't get any floral, any kind of it's more of a, I would say it's more of an aromatic to me, but that's up to whoever is trying it, smoking it. It's really, really enjoyable. Anyway, sorry, I'm going to apologize again for that. I deleted the video. I'll make sure and I'll have sound for this one. My wireless mic, luckily I have, it just died on me, so I'm not even using this video, just using the phone, so I know I'll have sound. That's but yeah, so it'll be inverted. This is supposed to be my first review. It'll actually be my second. Yeah, hopefully this little impression I got of it after smoking a couple bowls will either make up your mind whether you want to try it or you don't. I would definitely though ask everybody to try it regardless of what you like. And as I stated in the other video, I have 3 other blends that will be here for me to review when I get back from my trip. So that worked out pretty well. I think I definitely will take this with me. I'll have multiple bowls of it when I get back. And probably have even a better description of it. But it's not nothing too complex, so yeah, it's definitely what it is advertised. It's well, besides it being a Lakeland, if you read a lot of the reviews on tobacco reviews, you're going to get a lot of actual reviewers saying that it's a Lakeland. I don't know how they detect any of the floral aspects of a Lakeland in this. It's just not there. But that could be up to you. Maybe some people will disagree with me when they try it, but hopefully you like the review. I hope everyone has a terrific Monday. Till next time, keep it lit.